So my name is Kaleb Parham. I am the CEO of KaPa ENT Lead Designer. So basically this is one of my games, Pani Odyssey. It will be available out on mobile devices, tablets, for Android and iOS. This is my other game, Buzzkill 0. This one is currently available, but this is an updated version that will be available hopefully by the end of the year.
How long have you been developing games?
Since I was in the 8th grade, so that was about 2008. Yeah.
Did it for a while. So what got you into getting into that field?
I just always liked games. I've been creative, so I just started making them. I said, I have these ideas. Let me see how I can go online and do this. I just went online. Game Maker came up, downloaded it, taught myself how to use the engine, and been doing it ever since.
Nice. How long? You have 2 games here.
Yes.
Give us a timeline on how long it takes to develop a game for, like, for, I guess, this Steam, or what is this?
This was Steam, and this will be Android.
Android and iOS?
Probably about 3 years to get the concept good. But if you really want to have a polished game, probably about 5 to 6 years if you're doing it by yourself. If you're doing it by yourself. If you have a team, you can definitely condense that time.
Now, is there a reason why you don't have a team, or you prefer to do it alone, or what?
Because the team requires you to pay them, and I don't have any money to pay anybody. So that's really what it boils down to. There are some people that would be willing to do, sometimes they have people that come together and they all just decide we want to make this game, but I didn't have that. It was always just me.
Yeah.
So,
give me some of the challenges, especially working alone, that you found when putting together, like, developing a game.
Like I stated earlier, the financial aspect, but you also have, sometimes it can just be a lot of trying to figure things out. You have to do it on your own. Sometimes having multiple brains can be very helpful when, if I have not even necessarily a glitch, but how do I kind of promote this, or how do I do this? Even just being here by myself at the con, when people are coming and you have one person playing this and one, I got it. And it can be a lot. So it just can be a lot for one person if you're not really tuned into what you want to do and have a plan.
As a black game developer, how important is that to you to maybe, like, encourage other people that want to get into the same field? Initially, it actually wasn't that important to me. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just making games, and I made, like you see, Pani Odyssey, the characters are black, but I wasn't thinking anything of it. It was, I'm black, they're black, that's just what it is. It wasn't until, I want to say, a few years ago that when I had some voice actors for the game, and when it came down to the main character, Paris, I couldn't think of a character that was like her to compare for the voice actors. And she was telling me, the voice actress was telling me I was doing something very important. I didn't realize it. And I was like, okay. But once I realized I couldn't find a character to really compare her to, I was like, oh, wow, okay. I might be venturing into some areas I didn't know I was going into. So, yeah, it's the lack of that is something I didn't really pay attention to until a few years ago. What would you tell kids that might want to create their own game? What should they do now?
If you are a kid, just go download something and just start making something. Don't even try to make a good game at first. Just make a functional game. Something that's just fun enough that you can learn. And as you just keep making quick games, you'll get better, and then you'll learn how to make something that actually is really good.
How can we find you online?
Yes, so I have quite a few different social media. So my company, KaPa ENT LLC, you can find us on Twitter X, you can find us on Instagram, on Facebook, and then as for me, Kaleb Parham, Dev Guy, you can find me on Instagram as well as X, Twitter, and Facebook. And then of course my games, Pani Odyssey and Buzzkill 0. You can also find me on social media.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.